Hi everyone, this is Michael from UC Berkeley's IOR 190G class. This week we're going to talk about a patent and go into some of the basic overview of the patents. Alright, so the patent I want to talk about concerns system and methods for generating visual representations of graphical data in digital document processing. I'll get into that later and tell you what it's all about. But some background on this is so around April 2011, Samsung sues Apple for patent infringements, about 10 of them. One of these patents is the one we're going to talk about later. This was an inevitable response to one of Apple's lawsuits against Samsung. The two of them have been going against each other for quite some time, and finally the lawsuit started to happen, and so this is Samsung's way of getting back at Apple. This is no way of reply, but just a separate standalone case against Apple. Samsung's attorneys have, during this whole time, have been gearing up for this litigation, so to most people it's no surprise. This lawsuit pertains to the mobile technologies such as cell phones and tablets, things that would use these kind of things. And for my patent, which I told you earlier, the patent title is Systems and Methods for Generating Visual Representations of Graphical Data in Digital Document Processing. So what this means is, if it doesn't make sense to you, is generating your screen, your page, the display, and doing it a special way. How special? We'll talk about later. The patent number is, the patent was filed in the United States, and the patent number is 7,009,626. The date of this patent was from March 7th, 2006. And so in this case, we have the plaintiffs, Samsung, against the defendant, Apple. I've already told you the general background of this case. Samsung is suing Apple for infringement on several of the patents concerning mobile technology, one of which is this. 7 of the other patents concern UMTS / W-CDMA, which is 3D cellular communication technology. The other 3 are concerned UI. This is one of them. And so what I gather from the abstract is this patent is what you see in applications such as the iOS maps, or if you've ever used the software maps system and you try zooming into a certain place. Say you're looking at the world and then you zoom into California. As you're zooming in, the resolution, the bitmap enlarges, and the resolution stays the same relatively. And then after a brief second, after some computation, the map increases its resolution so that it's back to maximum resolution for your screen. If this doesn't make sense, imagine your screen is 100 by 100 pixels, and you zoom in a lot. Instead of keeping the pixel resolution at 100 by 100, it will lower it to maybe something like 5 by 5, increasing the pixel bitmap so that it is not computationally heavy on your cell phone, and keeps the processes moving at a faster pace, making a faster response according to your actions. And then when it's given enough time, enough resources, it will fill in the rest of the map. So that's kind of what this patent talks about, except in a much broader form. Again, to reiterate, this patent covers the system and methods that render low resolution displays before replacing it with higher resolution displays. And this technology, as I said, it was evident in maps and such. So yeah, and in further weeks I'll be talking more and more about this application, but that's basically what it is. Yeah. So no dog this time, because I wanted to try something new, and my cat seemed okay. The dog was alright. But yeah, I can still do stuff with it. See? Watch. Ha ha ha. Happy cat. Really weird though. Even more weird. Okay, bye guys.